Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I thought I would do an old school get ready with me video. It has been so long since I've done one of these, it's been years. So I thought I would document my process for getting ready for a holiday party. So I always get ready in my closet slash filming room. This is where I film most of my videos, as you guys will know. And you don't see this view, but I do have a dressing table right up against the wall, which is where I get ready every single day. The first thing I do whenever I step out the shower is I brush through my hair with my trusty tangle teaser, which I think I've been using for, gosh, it must be like 6 years now. I absolutely love tangle teasers. My hair is very long and it gets very tangled, so they are an absolute saving grace. And then I'll go ahead and part my hair using my fine tooth comb. And now it's on to skincare. So I've been using Charlotte Tilbury's Magic Serum whenever I have been wanting to apply a full face of makeup, and it's the nicest base of makeup because it sinks in very quickly. I hate piling when applying multiple products and foundation, so this is absolutely amazing. I do always apply it with the dropper to my face, but I try to make sure to never have the dropper touch my face because I know that can get a little bit unhygienic. And then I will go ahead and just spread it all in. It doesn't require much rubbing it in because it is so absorbent. And then I'll just pop some on my neck and chest area. Always so important to never forget your neck and your chest area, so I will always try to make sure to apply it all over. And then I will go ahead with my moisturizer, and I've been trying Charlotte Tilbury's new Water Magic Cream. I tried their Magic Cream a few years ago, but it was a little bit thick for my skin type. This is amazing. It is so light, it leaves your skin so moisturized, and it is the perfect base of makeup because again, it absorbs so quickly. It's so nice. I feel like foundation just goes on so smoothly afterwards, and I'm a little bit obsessed. So again, I will pop this all over my face, and then I'll also go ahead and tackle my neck and chest area. Charlotte Tilbury were nice enough to partner with me on this video, and they are currently running a special offer to coincide with the Fashion Awards, and you can get 20% off your order of £50 or more. I'm using all Charlotte Tilbury products in this video, so I will make sure to link up every single thing that I use to create my look down below in the description section, and you can take advantage and get that 20% off if you do spend over £50. So before I get really started on my makeup, I will go ahead and I will rough dry my hair, and I will always apply a heat protectant. So I just use a really inexpensive one from Tresemme. Works great. I've been using it for years. And then I have also been using the Color Wow Raise the Root Spray, which I got sucked in by those Facebook ads and Instagram ads. I wouldn't say it's like quite as amazing as they would have you believe, but I do quite like it, and I do think it adds a little bit of volume. So I'll just go ahead and I'll rough dry my hair, and there's no special method doing this. It's just a very simple rough dry, and then I will go ahead and I will comb through. Again, my hair gets very tangled, so I do have to do this even when rough drying. And I'll go ahead and blow dry my roots as well, just to create a little bit more volume. And I'll do this section by section because I find that just works the best for my hair. My hair can get quite heavy, so again, it has a tendency to get a little bit flat. So I always make sure to go in for the roots. And then my little kind of front layered bit, I always make sure to blow dry with a round brush as well. And then I have to do the other side as well. So it's always kind of my last step of rough drying my hair is going in with a hairdryer on my roots. And then I will get started with my makeup. So I'm using Charlotte Tilbury's Beautiful Skin Foundation, which is so nice. It's a medium coverage foundation. So it does give you fairly full coverage, but it does let your skin show through a little bit as well. So you just get that beautiful, really even glow, and it's just the prettiest look. It goes on really nicely. As you can see, I always like to use my fingers when applying foundation. I've tried brushes in the past, but I really am someone who just enjoys using their fingers for makeup, so I'll go ahead and spread that all over. I do like to use it literally everywhere, so I'll go under my eyes, over my eyes, pretty much everywhere, just to create that really nice kind of even base. I will then go ahead and finish off with my Flawless Finish powder. I absolutely love this thing. I've spoken about it many times before. I've been using it for years. Every time I run out, I just go ahead and repurchase because for me, you just can't do any better. And I've tried a lot of different powders. It really does just give you that lovely flawless finish, but it doesn't look too set or overdone. It's just so nice, and it keeps my skin nice and matte without looking dull all day long. So I absolutely love it. I apply it with a really nice round fluffy brush, and yeah, it's just the perfect finishing touch to all makeup. And that is my full finished kind of base makeup look. Really simple, just 2 products, just the Beautiful Skin Foundation and then the powder on top. But I love it, stays all day long, and it's just the prettiest finish. And then I will go ahead and start adding a little bit of colour to my face. So my first step is always contouring. I'm not a huge contourer, but I do like to add a little bit just for a bit of definition. And this new contour wand is amazing. I've been using their Film Star Bronze and Glow for years. First time trying a cream version, and it's so nice. So I just put a tiny little bit on, like all you need are very small amounts. Buff it in, and it's just the prettiest effect. And then I'm going to go in with a blusher as well. So I'm using this Cheek to Chic product, and it's so nice, gives a really lovely glow, and the combination actually works really well even when mixing a cream and a powder. And then I will add a little bit of highlighter because this is a holiday party after all. So I apply just a little bit. I don't go too crazy, but all you need is a tiny bit of product, and it is the nicest thing. Like, you can already see that little bit of shimmer, like it really does pick up the light in the prettiest way. So I will just pop onto a few select places, nothing too crazy. I never want to go OTT, like I always want my makeup to complement rather than kind of be the main focus. And then I like to add a little bit to my chest area as well. Again, nothing too crazy, just a little bit of accent detailing. And then I will go ahead and blend all of that together, buffing it all in just to make sure it looks as natural as possible. And now for my eyeshadow look, I just got this palette in and I am so in love. Not only is it the most beautiful palette I have ever seen, but it is absolutely incredible. The colors are so lovely. I'm starting off with this really lovely kind of neutral base. And then I went ahead and I mixed a whole bunch of different colors. I'm putting out the shades that I used to create the look. And it just was the prettiest look. A little bit of shimmer, but not too much. And it was dark enough to create that nice kind of shallow detailing in the crease. And I just really liked it. I was a little bit more sparse with the purple because I wanted more of like a hint of purple rather than a full-on purple glow look. I think it worked really well, and with the copper shades it was just really pretty. So I just apply it all in the crease, and then I will go ahead and blend it out in a second. I think just about here you're going to see Dan pop his head in because Dan was asking about instructions for the rest of the day because he never keeps track of timing, so he always relies on me to do so. So he's telling me his schedule. I'm trying to nod along, and then I have to gently point out that I'm filming a YouTube video right now. And then I'm just going to go ahead and blend. I don't watch many YouTube beauty videos anymore, but when I did, that was always the tip that I got from all of them, which was blend as much as you possibly can. So I always try and make sure to do that. And then I'm going to go in with a little pencil eyeliner, and this is such a genius little invention. So this is a dual-ended one. So you have one end, which is more of like a kind of creamy white color. You just pop it on the inner rim of your eye, and it just creates the prettiest effect. It makes you look so wide awake, and it's just so nice. My new favorite makeup discovery. And then the other end is a really lovely smoky dark color. So I just apply that on the other end of my eye, kind of blend it in a little bit, and I just think it's so great. So absolutely one of my favorite new makeup discoveries recently. And then I'll just go ahead and apply that on both eyes. Always very important to be even. And I do tend to smudge it out a tiny bit, but I don't like an overly messy eye makeup look. So I'll only do it a very tiny bit. And again, I'll just try and do that with my finger. And that is my finished eyeshadow look. I am so in love with it. The colors are so pretty. And now onto lips. So I'm using my lip cheat in Pillow Talk. As you might be able to tell from the packaging, I've used this for a very long time. I've had this lip pencil for about a year now. Like, it really does last. I use it pretty much every single day. I like to go over my lips, but I also like to fill it in with this pencil just because for me it's the perfect color. So I really like to have it as a base. It makes every lip product just stay that little bit longer. And I'm going in with their very classic and very famous Pillow Talk lipstick. I love this thing so much. It's just the perfect Your Lips But Better color. And then I'm also going to go in with a little gloss as well. This is just so pretty. It is the loveliest shade, and the texture is just perfection. I do not enjoy glosses. I hate any stickiness on my lips. This is so creamy. It's so moisturizing and hydrating, and it really does stay. It has amazing staying power for a gloss. I'm just so in love with it. And so now for the hair portion of the video, I'm going to go ahead and show you briefly how I do my hair. I do have a whole video on this, and it's pretty much the same process, but I have changed up my hair color in the last few years. So that is the only difference. I just go ahead and I curl my hair. I do make sure to always curl my hair in an outward direction, and that goes on both sides as well. So I've clipped the top portion of my hair up just to allow myself a bit more organization when curling my hair. Otherwise I do get in a bit of a mess. and I'll just go section by section. I count to about 10 seconds. I feel like they're probably quite quick seconds, but I try not to totally overheat my hair because obviously curling your hair isn't the most healthy option. And I will just go over and do it piece by piece, trying to cover my whole head. And I think right about now I do have a little visitor, my second of this video. Leo has just begun walking and you just can't stop him now. He still crawls quite a bit, but yeah, he is obsessed with walking. I'm trying to get him to say hi and he's really not having it. I do take a second to comb out his hair though. He loves having his hair combed. He goes so still and just absolutely loves it. It's so funny. Back to my hair curling, and I'm just doing the other side now, trying to scoop up any stray bits. And that's pretty much it. It's super simple. As you can see, it's pretty curly now, but I will make sure to brush it out in a second. I just like to leave it to set for a couple of minutes. In that time, I will go ahead and apply some volumizing products. So I start off with the Living Proof Volume Blast, and then I'll go in with the Moroccan Oil Dry Texture Spray. I love both. I always use both in combination. They make such a huge difference. As you can see, like it does create quite a bit of volume. And then I'll scrunch that in, and then I will brush out my curls. So I'm just using this fine tooth comb. It is the secret to getting those really pretty waves as opposed to really tight curls. For some reason, a normal hairbrush just doesn't seem to do the same thing. I'm not really sure why, so I always use a comb. And then I will set my hair with some hairspray. The hairspray I use, I think is from a brand called Olsen. I started using it when I was pregnant. It's a slightly more sensitive one, so I feel like the ingredients are slightly better. So I do try and use that one, and the performance is actually pretty good. Like it's a nice kind of medium hold. I don't like anything too stiff, so it's nice and, you know, it does the job, but it still makes your hair movable too. And here I am just applying my current favorite earrings, which are from Ideal. I absolutely love these. And they're especially nice for events because you can wear them as drop earrings or as kind of little mini ear crawlers as well. And I just think they are super, super pretty. And so that is my hair and makeup finished. I absolutely love this makeup palette. It is so pretty. It's all I've been wearing since I got it. And I think it's a really nice combination of really pretty kind of special holiday ready shades. There's a lot of shimmers in there, but I also feel like the shades are wearable enough that you can wear it every day, which is what I've been doing. I've just been toning it down a little bit on the shimmer side, but I still feel like they're really, really wearable. It is just the prettiest thing. And yeah, I'm just so happy with it. So as I mentioned, I will go ahead and link all the products that I use down below in the description section if you did want to check any of them out. And now for the getting ready part. So I went for this very, very sparkly dress. I do love a good sparkle, and I just thought this was so cute and pretty. It did take a second for me to get on though, and then I realised with dismay that it still wasn't completely zipped up, so then I had to go ahead and try and manoeuvre that. Always so tricky when there's no one to help you, so it's all over sequins, so it is quite bold, but I really love it. So fun for any holiday parties you have coming up. And then I will go ahead and pop on my rings. So first up, always my wedding and engagement ring, and then I'll go ahead and put on my new Miss Summer rings, which I'm still so in love with. And then I finished off my look with a little heart necklace from Monica Vinader. When I do go really kind of sparkly with the rest of my look, I try not to go super sparkly everywhere else. So I didn't go for anything too flashy in terms of my necklace, just a nice simple hammered gold heart-shaped pendant, and I think it's just the prettiest thing. And now for shoes. Do I go for the black? Do I go for my new fuchsia ones? So boring, but it's the black ones, and I'm kind of regretting this now. I feel like maybe I should have gone for my fuchsia ones, but I just thought with a full-on sequins that maybe a hot pink shoe might be too much as well. So I played a bit safe with my black ones. Let me know if you think I made a mistake there, but I do like the overall look, and I'm just so in love with my dress. But of course, I do have to pick a handbag as well. Always my last step. I very rarely actually plan my handbag in advance, so it always takes me a second to decide. I debated going for a colour, but I went a bit neutral again, just because the rest of the look is very sparkly. My trusty Saint Laurent clutch. I don't carry too much makeup with me on a night out, so I just popped in my Charlotte Tilbury lip luster, which is pretty much all I need. And that is my finished look in terms of the details and the overall look. Very sparkly. I did keep my accessories fairly minimal, but when you go all sequins, I do think you have to maybe pare back some of the other elements, but I absolutely loved it. It's super glam, really easy to throw on as well, like not too many bells and whistles. And yeah, that's my full look. Thank you so much for watching, guys. As I mentioned, I will go ahead and link everything up in the description section. If you have any questions for me, then leave me a comment, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.